For anyone out there who desires a return of former Trump White House aide Stephen Miller to the seats of power, new reporting from Axios says that Miller has a new mission should Mr. Trump win re-election. Miller wants to dramatically change how the Department of Justice looks at the issue of race, dismantling civil rights era laws to turn the focus on what Miller and his allies call anti-white racism. Axios' Alex Thompson broke the story. He joins us now. What exactly is he planning here?
Yeah, essentially what he wants to do is, in response to the Black Lives Matter era, he wants to make the federal government be all lives matter, which essentially is if there's any program, not just in the government, but in private enterprise that is meant to benefit minorities, make sure to remedy some past injustices of racism, he is basically saying that is implicitly discriminating against white people. And he's already started this. He's already started suing. He filed a civil rights complaint under the Civil Rights Act of 1964 against the NFL for their Rooney Rule, which requires you to interview minority candidates for open coaching positions, arguing that it's inherently discriminating against non-minority or white candidates who want those jobs.
So is his position that there is no discrimination in America today against minorities? I mean, these, as you note, I mean, this is about the historical legacy of racism in the United States, not just past, but current.
What he's saying is that there is discrimination against black and brown people, but his argument is that there's also a lot of discrimination against white people, and that the civil rights era laws that are meant to basically remedy the past injustices of white racism against black people, against brown people, have ignored this plight of anti-white racism. And so what he wants to do is, and what they do is they justify it as saying, we're going to make civil rights era laws colorblind. And so we are going to, and that these laws have not been used to defend white people.
In response to your reporting, Trump's campaign said, quote, as President Trump has said, all staff, offices, and initiatives connected to Biden's un-American policy will be immediately terminated. How expansive would this overhaul be? In some cases have now established basic civil rights.
Oh, it could be incredible. And this is not just DEI offices or HR trainings. Like what we're talking about is almost any federal government program that is meant to help minorities, people of color, even just women, access federal funds in a way that they haven't historically been able to. Those could be completely canceled. In fact, this was not Stephen Miller's doing, but just recently, it was a Trump-affiliated group has managed to stop a Commerce Department program that allowed minorities to access business funds. Essentially, they said, this is inherently discriminatory. You have to let white people access these funds too. You could see basically any minority program in the federal government outlawed under a Trump administration.
In the soft embrace of morning light, groggy and warm yet hopeful inside, a whisper of promise, a sense so sweet, reviving energy with every heartbeat. Oh yeah, stumbling down the stairs with grace, favorite mother cherished embrace. Each sip, a dance of enchantment, caffeine's elixir, a daily enchantment. Oh yeah, coffee in the morning, my lifeline, guiding through life's chaotic design, finding every sip of morning's air. In that brew, I find my best. The morning sun, a gentle caress, bathing the world in warmth no less. A symphony of flavors in every pore, awakening senses, a ritual to adore. The kitchen hums a quiet tune as dreams unfold not too soon. Pour story elixir. Stories take flight. In the world of coffee, my spirit aligns. I'm a cradled, a vessel of tales. Each sip, a dialogue as morning unveils. Bitterness, a new world of tales. As the day unfolds, a caffeinated tale. In morning symphony, where moments prevail. Coffee, my companion in the sunrise quest. In the ritual morning, my eternal zest. The world awakens, a canvas so bright. In the palette of dawn, a captivating sight. A dance of flavors, a morning trance. In the world of coffee, life's sweet romance. Coffee in the morning, my lifeline. Guiding through life's chaotic design. Divine in every sip, a morning zest. In that brew